Oh, hold on. You can't really see because my glasses are on. Alright, so this video has been making the rounds on some of the Facebook groups, and I've already seen people copying the idea. And that's fine. I don't really care if you want to do this or not, but this is my 2 cents on this video, and I posted this every time I've seen it. That's a really good way to teach those animals how to jump that fence. Now, sheep aren't going to learn that as fast as goats would, but sheep will eventually figure it out, I bet you. You do that long enough with enough different groups of sheep, yeah. If it's a bunch of heavy bred pregnant ewes, they're probably not going to learn to jump the fence, but after a while you'll have some smart-ass yearling figure it out. And then a couple more smart-ass yearlings figure it out. And then pretty soon, other sheep are watching that sheep, and you've got kind of a problem on your hands. Again, goats are going to figure that out way faster than sheep, and sheep are probably going to figure it out way faster than cattle. But the way I was raised, a cardinal rule, you do not take animals over fences, you do not take animals under fences, you open a gate. You take the animals through the gate. You can and will inadvertently teach those animals how to jump by doing that. Jump over that fence by doing that. And I do know a little bit of what I'm talking about, and that's why I'm out here filming. You know, we're keeping goats here with high density, non-selective grazing on 2 strands of hot wire. And I've been doing it for about 30 years now. My folks have been doing it a lot longer than that. So if I did that, I guarantee you, really pretty quickly, these goats would probably learn how to get over that fence. And it's one of those things with sheep, it'll probably take a little while. You'll be able to get away with it for a few months, or a few weeks, maybe even a few months, maybe even a few years if your sheep are particularly lazy or you're not pressuring them on the pasture very hard, you're not doing non-selective grazing and stuff like that. But sooner or later, they will start to figure it out. And what you'll end up in is a pickle of having to cull out animals that are learning to jump, or having to spend a lot more money on your fences and a lot more time and complexity on your fences. I do realize that for folks running like strip grazing with temporary fences, there's additional challenges with that. I've done strip grazing in the past, but I would just really caution you, if you're considering doing this, just consider that risk that you're going to teach those animals how to jump that fence. And I don't care if you got 2 strands or 10 strands. You're going to risk teaching those animals how to jump or get through that fence, or otherwise just not be afraid of that fence and get through it, particularly with electric fences, obviously.